I'm Kevin John. Now, welcome to week 10 of the high school football season. Can't believe we're already here. Now, as with every week, ABC 10 is all over the Sac Joaquin section to bring you guys as many games as possible. And as with every week, we kick this party off with our Pape Machinery Game of the Week. This was the game you guys voted for, and ABC 10's Matt George was at this game all night long, and he brings us more.
Hard to believe we're in the second to last week of the high school football regular season, but for our Pape Machinery Game of the Week, we got a big battle for you. The league champion Monterey Trail Mustangs taking on the state champion Grant Pacers. It's a huge battle with playoff implications, and it's right here for you on ABC 10. Every Monterey Trail home game has a big game feel to it, from the play on the field to the brilliant Mustangs marching band. The defending Metro League champs beat Grant last year on the road, and this season they look to make the most out of their home field advantage. The Pacers don't care where they are playing. They always bring their A game. We're going to pick this game up late in the second quarter. Monterey Trail in the red zone. Senior running back Vontrell Wafer channels his inner Mustang and stampedes into the end zone for 6. After the successful PAT, Monterey Trail would take a 28-14 lead into halftime, but these Pacers have a tendency to never give up. In fact, it's their reputation not to. Senior running back Devin Green takes the handoff, turns the corner, and finds the end zone to bring Grant within a touchdown. So we head to the fourth quarter, and here come the Pacers again. Ball on the 1-yard line. This time it's senior Wayshawn Parker who gets the handoff, and he scores without even being touched. It's a tie game. Mustangs turn to answer, and that man Wafer was giving the Pacers defense fits all night. He breaks this run open for a huge touchdown to put Monterey Trail back on top. These two teams are just destined to go down to the wire. Just wait, we aren't done yet. Still plenty of time for the Pacers to strike back, and once again it's Parker who works his way to the outside and into the end zone to bring Grant back within 1. But Coach Carl Reed isn't interested in overtime. He decides to go for the win. No surprise, the Pacers put their fate back into the hands of Parker, who looks like he's gonna score again, but the Mustangs defense brings him down just short of the goal line, and the 2-point conversion is no good. Once again, Monterey Trail gets the better of Grant, extending their winning streak to 5 straight games. Final score, Mustangs 35, Pacers 34.
Wow, what a game. Thank you, Matt. Well, is the 209 in the house? We had some great games going on in San Joaquin and Stanislaus counties. And let me tell you something. Whenever the Manteca Buffaloes and Central Catholic Raiders out of Modesto bump heads, you know that ticket is definitely worth the price of admission. To Modesto we go. Both the Buffaloes and Raiders enter Friday night's contest standing at a perfect 3-0 in league play. So needless to say, this game has some serious implications on the league title. We'll pick it up in the first quarter. Manteca ball. Garrison Reese back to pass, but Seth Van Dyke says, not today, playa. He nearly takes this back for the pick 6. Didn't matter, though, because Central Catholic would be able to punch it in for the touchdown a short while later, and we're all tied at 7. Now, later in the quarter, Manteca showing some defense. Tyler Whitworth back to pass, but he's swallowed up by a herd of Buffaloes. Now, later in the quarter, Raiders ball, Joey Outcut takes the handoff, and Joey, you better rock on with your bad self. He nearly takes this the distance before he's brought down inside the 20. All right, to the second quarter, Raiders back on the attack. Tyler Whitworth going deep. And like a good neighbor, Trace Hernandez is there. This game will go down to the wire, but Central Catholic is able to hang on for the 39-35 victory. Now, staying in the 209, next we're heading to Stockton, my hometown, where the St. Mary's Rams are hosting the Tokay Tigers out of Lodi. We'll pick this one up late in the fourth quarter. Rams ball. Osani Gales takes the handoff, and this kid must do yoga. I mean, look at the way he's able to keep his balance and get in the end zone for 6. Heck of a play there. This game was all Rams. They go on to stomp Tokay 56-0. When it comes to the Golden Empire League, there's Casa Roble, and then there's everybody else. The Rams have been downright dominant on both sides of the ball this year. Oh, yeah, and did I mention they do the haka as a team? Check this out. Yes. Now, for those unfamiliar with that, the haka is a cultural dance originated by the indigenous Polynesian people of mainland New Zealand. I love how the whole team was committed to it. Now, it was senior night on the campus of Casa Roble in Orangeville. All the seniors were honored before the game. The Rams hosting the Pioneer Patriots out of Woodland. And the one thing about Casa Roble, their student section never ceases to amaze. All right, we'll pick this up early in the first. Pioneer ball, Martin Bartz. He's going to be going deep here, but he going to learn not to throw the ball in the direction of Elijah Huddle, because Elijah operates the no-fly zone. Huddle gets the pick, ensuing possession for Casa Roble. Rams in the red zone. And allow me to introduce you to Braylon Blevins, a.k.a. Mr. I Get Touchdowns. Blevins runs that in for the first score of the game. Rams take an early 7-0 lead. Later in the quarter, Rams on the attack again. Connor Campbell throws a nice ball to Ethan Horner, and Horner showing off those wheels. He must get his speed from his father. This game was all Rams. They go on to pound Pioneer 53-0. Coach Horner's team moves to 8-1 on the season. Ladies and gentlemen, are you not entertained? That is the world-famous Cordova marching band. They know how to make it funky. Our next stop takes us to Rancho Cordova, where it was a special night for the Cordova Lancers. They celebrated their 60th anniversary as a school. Lots of alum were there, including our very own Michelle Gaskell. She graduated from Cordova. But don't worry, Michelle, I won't say what year. The 3-5 Cordova Lancers hosting the 3-5 Natomas Nighthawks. We'll pick this one up in the second quarter. Cordova in the red zone. Just give the ball to Jabari Davis. He drinks milk. Lancers would take a 21-14 lead, but here come the Nighthawks. Ensuing possession for Natomas, Michael Hendricks on the end around, and watch the little juke right. Woo! You fancy, huh? Hendricks gets in for the score. This game was more back and forth than an Aaliyah song. Now the ensuing possession for Cordova, back in the red zone, and quarterback Jaden Rice says, I'll just do the dirty work myself. He gets in for the touchdown. Lancers would take a 27-20 lead. Now we did not get a final score on this game. Who knows? They can still be playing right now. Anyway, shout out to both teams. Now, out of all of our games on Friday night, perhaps no game was as emotional as the Will C. Wood Wildcats home game. Now, it was just 1 week ago when the Wildcats out of Vacaville lost their head coach, who died tragically due to a medical emergency. Now, on Friday night, the team playing with heavy hearts to honor the man who was not just a head football coach, but also graduated from the school back in 1995. Honoring the legacy of Coach Jacob Wright took center stage on the campus of Wood. Now, there were lots of memorabilia in his honor, including a moment of silence before the game to pay tribute to Coach Wright. The Wildcats hosting the Rodriguez Mustangs out of Fairfield, and Rodriguez would strike first with this touchdown right here. But the Wildcats, they would answer back with a rushing touchdown of their own. Now that right there got the home crowd excited. In the end, Rodriguez would go on to win this game 36-23. But clearly they were playing for more than just football on that night. And finally, we have the Burbank Titans on the road facing the McClatchy Lions at Hughes Stadium. Now both of these teams enter with 1-7 records. We'll pick this up in the first quarter. McClatchy ball. Xavier Barnes is going to channel his inner Lamar Jackson. Watch him get a little fancy with it, shaking a tackler there. Go ahead with your bad self. He gets in for the touchdown. Lions take an early 7-0 lead, but here comes Burbank. Stephon Johnson drops dimes. Don't believe me, just watch. This one right here to Matthew Robinson. And Robinson, go ahead and take that in for a touchdown. We have a tight contest here. Now later in the game, Mr. Xavier Barnes, a.k.a. Mr. Lamar Jackson, back in his bag of tricks. Barnes just getting jiggy with it here. Lions would get the touchdown, but the Burbank Titans would go on to win this one, taking it 20-16. So a lot of good high school action going on last night, and we have a lot of action going on today as well. I'll see you guys back here at 8 o'clock tonight for a special edition of Toyota Sports Extra.